you going? Rob here. I'm on the mower today. We've got some grass growing. Happens when it rains around here. Kind of weird. Anyway, some news coming from Mitsubishi, believe it or not. Remember those guys that made the original OG EV called the Mitsubishi i-MiEV, which is parked just up there behind you? Yeah, Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross coming back. This one now it's electric and it's built in France because Japan looked at Europe and said, well, you do it. It's based on the Renault Scenic E-Tech, so it's the car exchange student with a Japanese name, French manners, and a slightly confused but oddly satisfying accent. On the outside, looks like a regular Eclipse Cross. It's been to Paris, come back with opinions about wine. Gone are those weird C-clamp US-centric design features for the day running lights, all those big weird chrome things on the side that do that. They're gone, but the scars are still there, I guess. Sharp creases, closed off grille because, you know, it's an EV. There's even a new light bar that glows with the quiet self-confidence of someone who composts. The day running lights have pretty much been redesigned, but overall, it looks pretty much like the same gaseous, smelly, burning, oil-consuming version that you think has changed, and it has. So, aesthetics. What do we got? Wheels, aerodynamic of course, because aerodynamics is the thing with EVs. Also look cool, but also air resistance is expensive, as I said earlier. The same milled aluminium look you get with most modern cars these days, and it's all the rage right now. You also get LED matrix headlights, so you can see things at night, which is good. Flush door handles, again for the aero. Two-tone paint, which is makes it more European than its passport suggests. Even a panoramic glass sunroof for people who want to feel superior to people who don't have a panoramic glass sunroof, or you want to enjoy the view while you're never looking at while you're constantly driving. I'm not sure if it comes with covers or shades, because glass roofs do tend to get a bit warm in summer, unless they've been specially treated. Even then, you still get a bit of heat coming out of them. Very close though. You don't actually get burnt in the car, believe it or not. Which is amazing, really. No sunburn. It's good. It's also fitted with roof racks. Also comes with a tow hitch, and you most likely probably get a branded key fob. I don't even know why you get key fobs these days. The tech, what's it got? Under the bonnet? Well, there's a bonnet. You'll find a front-wheel drive single motor setup. Bummer. Producing 160 kilowatts of power and 300 Newton meters of torques, which is not too bad. Enough to move you from 0 to 100k an hour in about 8.5 seconds, which is not thrilling, but brisk enough for most of SUVs around there that aren't powered by electricity. It's also built on the CMF EV platform, which is shared with Renault and Nissan, because the collaboration saves money and also saves a lot of arguments. Built on the CMF EV platform, shared with Renault and Nissan, because you know, the collaboration saves money and it also saves argument. Though it does mean if there's an issue in one model on that platform, then there's a pretty good chance the same issue is going to show up in the other models using that same platform. Like a genetic disease, I guess, regardless of the batch. The battery is chunky, 87 kilowatt hours. Nice. Give you about 600 k's of well up to per range. Not bad. It's also depending on how optimistic you are and if you want to live by the rules of physics. There's a heat pump, keep the battery warm. Also keeps you warm. Also comes in Google, built-in standard, along with Apple, Android Auto, CarPlay Autos, voice control, enough sensors to keep an electronic DJ amused for some time, or if you just like the bongs. Okay, drive experience. Well, based on reports I found, because obviously I'm not driving it, so it's front-wheel drive only, so if you're expecting a rally heritage, you'll have to imagine that. Ride, assuming to be comfortable, it is an SUV after all. The handling will be predictable because most modern cars are these days with computer controlled, stability, all that sort of things. The cars actually drive these days are quite well compared to the old days. Also acceleration, it's an EV, it's going to be linear. Smooth regen braking as well, I'm assuming. If I'm assuming it's old Outlander with the paddles behind the wheels, you can adjust your regen, which is a nice feature, but I sort of don't really use it. I like it when I had the Outlander EV3. It was there, I'd never use it though. I'm so used to having the one pedal driving now, just full regen. That's the way it is. Interior and design. It's all screens, 12.3 inch digital instrument cluster, and a matching 12.3 inch infotainment system digital cluster, because, you know, symmetry matters, unlike real measurements like centimetres. So for real people, that's 31 centimetres. Cabin feels like a tech demo with seats. Minimalist, polished, lots of light up buttons, lots of ambient lighting, lots more buttons, soft touch materials, and a steering wheel, which is good. So it sounds like it's about as button laden as a 747. Interesting. 9-speaker audio system, pushing around 410 watts of audio music sound, if you want to listen to that. Plenty of USB-C ports, wireless charge phoning, enough driver assist to ensure you never feel entirely trusted driving the vehicle. Charging now. Charging is where it gets productive, because, you know, you need to charge it up. DC fast charging up to 150 kilowatts. Not bad. Not hyper fast, not slow either. Just right in the middle, sweet spot. Give you a 10 to 80% charge in about 30 minutes. So AC charging, 11 kilowatts or 22 kilowatts. Upgradable if you want to pay the extra money for that 22 kilowatts. Is it really needed? I know, it's up to you. Your choice. Battery options does support bi-directional charging. Nice, because sharing is caring. can be profitable. So EV that's better for your lungs, better for your wallet, better for health, and also better for the grid, even better. There's even talk of vehicles to load. So if you power a campsite, laptop, small electronic device that uses 240 volts, can you think of one? I can. Mitsubishi says it will launch in Europe in late 2025, running out of time. Maybe Australia if we're very polite, because pricing isn't official yet. If it lands here, it could be one of the most affordable long-range EV crossovers. That could be. Strong competition in that market now, especially the likes of vehicles coming out of China. They're getting pretty long range, not bad. So the Eclipse Cross EV, born in France, branded in Japan, possibly heading to Australia. Not just another electric SUV, it is another UV. I don't have so much S. I mean, it's not sports utility vehicle, it's just a utility vehicle. That's all they are these days. 600 k's of range, maybe. Decent EV from the godfather of the modern mass-produced EV. Mitsubishi i-MiEV has now all fully grown up. Nice. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. And look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. Take care. Bye.